unless you're prepared to go through that and go through the fall, you don't come out knowing the truth.
Let me tell you what just happened to MIA. Today, we uncover MIA's shocking allegations against Jay-Z and Roc Nation, forced plastic surgery, secret rituals, and more. Stay tuned because what we're about to reveal will truly astonish you. MIA, a dynamic artist known for her bold and unconventional style, entered a major turning point in her career when she signed with Roc Nation in 2012. Heralded as a move that would bring her global fame, the partnership started on a high note, aligning her with some of the biggest names in the industry. However, the glossy exterior soon began to crack, revealing a web of control and manipulation beneath. Within just a year of her affiliation, MIA announced her departure from the label, a decision shrouded in mystery and speculation. Her time at Roc Nation was not without its achievements, but it was the undercurrents of discord that defined her stint. Early on, she expressed frustrations over being pushed to alter her artistic vision, hinting at deeper conflicts with label executives who wanted her to darken up her music to fit a more marketable image. This tug-of-war over creative control began to erode her enthusiasm, culminating in her decision to sever ties. As we delve deeper, it's important to understand the backdrop against which these tensions played out. MIA's departure came at a time when she was beginning to push back against the industry norms dictated by the label. Her exit was precipitated by a particularly contentious incident, a dispute over the direction of a documentary meant to chronicle the making of her album, which Roc Nation decided to pull, citing it as too revealing and potentially damaging.
I've been through it about 20 times.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah, from day one.
Right. What do you mean and how? And tell me about it.
Well, when I first came out in 2005, they wanted to edit out Sun Showers, the first song that ever came out, because it said, like PLO, I don't surrender. So that already got me on, that was the first thing that got me on the scene of the, people watching.
Moreover, her decision to leave was influenced by repeated delays in the release of her album, Matangi, which she attributed to ongoing creative differences. MIA's struggle for artistic freedom was emblematic of a larger battle many artists face within the industry, caught between their vision and the commercial imperatives of their labels. MIA's performance at the Super Bowl halftime show not only sparked a legal firestorm, but also became a defining moment in her career. The NFL's lawsuit against her for her unexpected middle finger gesture escalated into a full-blown media spectacle, attracting widespread criticism and debate over freedom of expression versus corporate image. MIA argued that her act was a spontaneous expression of defiance, which, while provocative, highlighted the inconsistencies in how entertainment entities like the NFL manage morality and censorship. This incident encapsulated the struggle between individual creativity and corporate interests, casting MIA as a controversial figure willing to challenge the status quo. The repercussions of this event were profound. The legal battle dragged on, drawing attention to the power dynamics within the entertainment industry and raising questions about the fairness of contractual obligations imposed on artists. As MIA fought the lawsuit, she faced immense pressure from her label to conform and settle the dispute quietly. Her refusal to bend to these pressures revealed a rift between her and Roc Nation, hinting at deeper issues of artistic control and integrity. The label's stance during this time was telling. Rather than supporting their artist,
And, through a lot of things I do. And it just sort of accumulated to this point where, the subject matter hit the mainstream press, but it's sort of something I've done consistently. The reaction's been extreme, as always, with most of my work.
they appeared more concerned with maintaining their corporate alliances and image. In addition to the NFL controversy, MIA's tenure at Roc Nation was marred by other disputes that underscored her fraught relationship with the label. She publicly criticized the label for stifling her creative expression and blamed them for the multiple delays of her album, Matangi. These delays, she claimed, were due to the label's dissatisfaction with the album's upbeat and positive tone, which clashed with their darker, more marketable vision for her music. This conflict over artistic direction not only delayed her project, but also soured her relationship with the label, eventually leading to her departure. The strain of these legal and professional battles took a personal toll on MIA. She became increasingly vocal about her disillusionment with the music industry's manipulative practices, which she felt exploited artists rather than fostering their talents. Her bold stance and willingness to speak out transformed her from just another artist into a symbol of resistance against industry manipulation. However, this transformation was not without cost. MIA's public image was tarnished, and she was often portrayed as a troublemaker, complicating her relationships within the industry and with her fans. MIA's bold departure from Roc Nation was more than a contractual disagreement. It was a loud protest against a system she perceived as deeply exploitative. Her most disturbing claim against Jay-Z, that he had advised her to accept a nearly servile contract during her NFL lawsuit, was particularly alarming. She alleged that this contract would have left her in perpetual debt to the label, effectively controlling her earnings indefinitely.
Well, I was in the case with the NFL for about 2 years. Then, I was in a personal case with the father of my child for like 2 years. And then now I'm, being pursued by another sports club. It's just a lot of men drama.
Jay-Z's purported indifference to her plight not only cast a shadow over his persona as a leader in the music industry, but also highlighted a systemic issue of artist exploitation under the guise of legal and financial guidance. Beyond financial control, MIA's accusations extended into deeply personal territory. She claimed that her time at Roc Nation involved pressures that went far beyond the music, allegations of being urged to change her physical appearance through plastic surgery, and to participate in rituals described as satanic, paint a troubling picture of the sacrifices artists might be coerced into making for fame. These claims, though shocking, are not isolated incidents in the entertainment industry, but rather part of a disturbing pattern of behavior that challenges the ethical boundaries of artist management. MIA's revelations did not just challenge Jay-Z's reputation, they questioned the very ethics of the music industry's power brokers. By speaking out, she exposed potential systemic abuses of power where commercial interests are prioritized over artistic integrity and personal autonomy. Her accusations suggest a culture where artists are manipulated and molded to fit an image that sells, regardless of the personal cost. These allegations against Roc Nation and Jay-Z have broader implications for the industry's treatment of artists. They ignite a crucial discussion about the balance between artist autonomy and label control, raising awareness of the potential dark side of the music business. As the industry continues to evolve, MIA's experiences serve as a stark reminder of the importance of transparency and ethics in artist management.
But my thing is, if it was, why wait, 20 years to find out?
Of course.
Where you could just be protected against it anyway. If you're going to go and buy a cap in the shop at a high street store, you might as well buy one that offers another layer of acknowledges the space we live in.
MIA's decision to part ways with Roc Nation and expose its alleged dark practices came at a steep price. Once regarded as a bold and innovative artist, she found herself blackballed from many opportunities in the industry. MIA claimed that powerful figures, including Jay-Z and his associates, actively worked to tarnish her reputation, labeling her difficult and unmanageable. These labels, often used to discredit outspoken artists, created barriers that made it nearly impossible for her to rebuild her career in the mainstream music scene. The backlash was not limited to professional circles. MIA faced relentless public scrutiny, with some branding her a conspiracy theorist for her shocking allegations. Critics questioned her mental health and dismissed her claims as exaggerated or fabricated, further isolating her from both fans and collaborators. Despite this, MIA continued to speak out, insisting that her experiences were part of a larger systemic problem in the entertainment industry, one that silenced those who dared to challenge its power structures. Her struggles extended beyond her career, seeping into her personal life. MIA has accused industry insiders of interfering with her custody battle over her child, alleging that her outspoken nature and refusal to conform led to her being targeted in ways that affected her family. She detailed the heartbreak of being kept away from her son, a situation she tied to her criticism of powerful figures like Jay-Z and their influence in the legal system. According to MIA, These efforts to discredit and punish her were not just about silencing her voice, they were about ensuring she had no platform to fight back.
Unless you're prepared to go through that and go through the fall, you don't come out knowing the truth, right? And a lot of people are hanging on to their versions of what they're told they are. And it's the same as me saying, hey, Trump might win. And a lot of people wrote to me and messaged me instantly saying, you're killing the version you are. You know, sometimes I'd put it down to me getting in trouble. I'd put it down to ignorance, like not knowing how the world works. And you say what you think and then you get in trouble. Then you find out how the world works, you know. But I guess I do thinking back when I was younger, I was always interested in, and people would always find that I had that tinge where...
Through all this, MIA's resilience became a central part of her story. She has continued to advocate for transparency in the music industry and called out the systemic issues she believes are harming countless artists. Her journey, though fraught with challenges, has sparked conversations about the power dynamics in the entertainment world, raising questions about how far industry giants will go to maintain control. As we wrap up Mia's harrowing journey through the labyrinth of the music industry, it becomes clear that her experiences are not just personal setbacks, but symptomatic of deeper systemic problems. The alleged exploitation and silencing she faced raise poignant questions about the balance of power in entertainment and the sacrifices artists are forced to make in pursuit of success. Mia's story is a stark reminder that behind the glamorous facade of celebrity culture, there is often a darker reality where manipulation and control can overshadow talent and creativity. Her boldness in confronting these issues challenges us to think critically about the entertainment we consume and the stories we support. This saga also prompts a crucial dialogue about the need for ethical reforms in how artists are treated, highlighting the importance of supporting initiatives that advocate for artists' rights and more transparent industry practices. As viewers and fans, we hold power too. By choosing what to watch and listen to, we can influence the industry standards and help foster a more ethical, artist-friendly environment. Let's continue this conversation beyond today's video. Think about the artists you love and the struggles they might be facing behind the scenes. Let's use our collective voice to demand change and ensure that the music industry not only entertains, but also respects those who create the magic we all enjoy. Thank you for joining us in uncovering these critical issues. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment with your thoughts on how we can all make a difference. Together, we can help shape a fairer, more transparent music industry.